Hey guys, this is not the video that I had planned for today. Today I was supposed to be doing a collaboration video, but I'm going to tell you a little story and then I'm going to tell you who I was supposed to be collaborating with, which I kind of still am, but not really because I didn't pull through with my part, but I have a really good reason why, and I'll tell you now. So, this week I was supposed to be collaborating, doing a fall cooking video and sharing that with you guys this evening, which is, I'm recording this the same day that you're seeing it because of things that have happened. So this week I was supposed to, on Monday, since Jeff was off work, hang out with him, do things with him, things like that. So we did. Tuesday and Wednesday I was supposed to, where are the words? I've lost them. I was supposed to volunteer at the Salvation Army, which I did, and then on Wednesday night teach the youth, which I did. I did all of those things. And then on Thursday I was supposed to cook and record a video showing you guys some sort of fall food, which I was supposed to be finding on Wednesday night, which I did not do, and I'll tell you why in a moment. I was supposed to figure out what I was supposed to do. See, I had all this stuff planned. Our best laid plans do not always come to fruition. That's just what I need to say right now. Anyways, let's just go back to Wednesday night. Wednesday night, and I'll tell you what happened instead. And then I'll tell you about this wonderful channel that I really want you guys to go check out. Wednesday night, I was sitting here and I was looking through some different things, and I was going to go through my cookbook so I could, well, I was looking on Pinterest first because I just thought that would be fun. And I was looking through, figuring out what I might want to make for a fall food for the collaboration that we had planned. And Jeff calls. That's not normal. That's weird. He doesn't normally call at that time of night. He had called me earlier, which was the normal time, at lunch. And then after I got home from church, he called. And I was like, what's going on? He said, they're sending me home from work. And I was like, why? What happened? What's wrong? And because they don't send you home unless something's wrong. He could not see from his right eye. Everything was blurry. He couldn't make out what things were. So they kept him in medical. He was okay at lunchtime. And just right after lunchtime, after he talked to me, this happened. This was fast. He said right after lunch he couldn't see, so he went to medical. And well, first he went to his group leader, team leader, somebody that's above him, and said, hey, I gotta go to medical. So he went to medical, and they started doing all kinds of tests, blood work, doing, like, making him move certain ways and seeing if he had a stroke, and checking his blood sugar, his blood pressure, all these different things, trying to, you know, find out why he could not see out of this eye. And they said that they couldn't figure it out. They don't have the tools. I mean, it's just like, it's not like a hospital. It's just a medical station. They don't have everything to check everything, you know? Especially not optometry. They're not vision specialists. They're nurse practitioners, most of them, and sometimes there's a doctor there. At his job, they have that. They have their own little first aid. Well, not first aid, but paramedic place. It's not even paramedics. It's nurse practitioners and doctors. The doctors are only there during the daytime, though. But anyway, doesn't matter. They sent him home. He had to sign a waiver saying that he could drive. And he could see out of his left eye, so he could drive. And he came home. And yesterday morning, as soon as our optometrist opened, I called and I said, is there a way we can get Jeff in for an emergency visit? My phone is going off like crazy, y'all. I'm so sorry. Is there any way we can get him in for an emergency visit? He can't see from his right eye. And they said, yes, come 9:30, get here. So, I mean, we just went and had our eyes checked last month. I think it was September 9th or something like that. We just had our eyes checked. His eyes were fine. A little bit of, you know, vision problems, which is normal, and his pressure was up, which is normal for him right now. I mean, it's not normal, but it's what's going on with him right now. But nothing out of the ordinary, nothing to do anything to make him not be able to see was going on last month. So anyway, yesterday she checked it. She took all kinds of pictures of it, and she said, she came back in and she said, I'm sending you over to the specialist. You have a horseshoe tear in your retina, but it's not detached, which if it was detached would have been a lot worse. So we were like, okay. And I kind of had an idea of what that meant, because I kind of already thought that's what might have happened, because at first I thought it could be an optic migraine, but usually with an optic migraine you get your vision back sooner than he did. Well, you get your vision back. He didn't. And all he could see was like black and white. It's just like gray. That's the way it was. But anyway, went to the specialist, and we were there for quite a long time. It takes a long time at that specialist on a normal day, but if they are working you in, it takes even longer. So we were there, and he told him, he looked and, you know, checked everything himself, and he said, this is exactly what's going on, and this is what we can do. So he said we can do a laser procedure, a little surgery here in the office. He said 90% of the people who have this get their vision back, but 90% of the people who don't have this end up with a detached retina, and a detached retina is a lot harder to take care of, from what I understand. So he said, okay, we'll just do that. And so Jeff went into the laser room, is what they called it, to have that done. He said it was horrible. He whenever he came out, he looked at me, he said, I'll be glad when I can open my eye again. I said, your eye is open. Your eye is open. He couldn't even tell it was open. He was in a lot of pain. It was very red, and it was a lot of pain. He said he had gotten to the point where and they even numbed it, and it still hurt. He said it had gotten to the point that he was almost ready to tell him, just quit, just forget it, just stop it, just don't do it anymore. But he got through it, and they told him within an hour or so he should start seeing color again, and he did. He started seeing like a purple, and he's seeing more color now. Today he's still asleep. He was awake a lot and probably in a lot of pain all night, and he's still asleep this morning. So I don't know how his vision is today, but last night whenever we went to bed, it was better, and he was seeing color again. So we're just hoping that it comes back fully. So I mean, there's good signs. But this, I do want to say, this has nothing to do with the glaucoma. This is something completely different. Totally separate thing, because I specifically asked. I said, could the eye pressure cause this? And he said, no, that's not what would have caused this. He said it could be hereditary, it could be some sort of trauma he's had in the past. It could be because he is, which he did ask me, he said before he had his cataract surgery, did he have like, was he nearsighted? In other words, did he have problems seeing distance? I said, no. He had no problem seeing distance. I said, no, up close he had problems. But distance, he had no problems at all. He never wore glasses before that, except readers. And he said, well, sometimes people who have problems seeing distance, that it can stretch your retina and cause you to, cause this to happen. But we don't know why it happened. It could be his age. It could be he had a traumatic brain injury or head injury whenever he was young. It could be because of the previous surgery he had from having the cataract surgery done. It could be hereditary. We don't know. We haven't talked to anyone except the only people that know about this as of me filming this is our children. That's the only people we've told. We have not told any other family member because it was so late whenever we got home. We had ran all over the world, it felt like yesterday, going to pharmacy and all this stuff. So he is in pain. He is doing okay though. He'll be off work for a little bit until next week. He can go back next week. If he had a different type of job, he could have gone back to work today, but the type of job he has, he cannot go back today. But he's doing okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted to let you know this has nothing to do with the glaucoma. This is just something separate. And now I'm going to tell you about the sweet family that I was supposed to do a collaboration with. She will have her video up. They will. I say she. Well, two ladies mostly. But anyway, they will have their video up at the same time this one goes up, or should be anyways. And what am I trying to say? They will actually have what they're supposed to have. I'm sorry. And this has taught me, I mean, in the past when I've done collaborations, I've done it this way, where that I had myself a schedule. From now on, I will, if I say I'm going to do a collaboration, I'm going to go ahead and film that as soon as I say it, instead of waiting, if I can, you know, instead of waiting, because if I had not waited, I would have had the video ready for you guys that we had planned. But I spoke with her, and she said that was fine. It was fine with her. It's all good. So anyway, I'm going to just read you the description of their channel. I had planned to do all sorts of little clips of their channel and things like that. I just don't have time because I don't have time to edit it. I was going to do all that because Jeff was going to be at work, and I had all the time, I thought, yesterday. Wrong. Anyway, hello, my name is Letitia, and my mom, Mildred, and I will be doing chatting videos, also cooking, cleaning, decorating, gardening, flower gardens. We want to share videos with you and hope they make you smile. We are so thankful that you let us come into your home and share our lifestyle with you. We want to make memories that will last on here a lifetime. May God bless each of you, each and every one of you. I can't read today, apparently. I like their videos. They do grocery hauls, they do cooking. They're fun. They're just fun, and you can tell that they just love each other. And sometimes her husband will do some different things as well. I haven't watched a ton of their videos because I just haven't had time, but I have watched some of their videos since I found out about their channel, and they're just fun, loving family. And I hate that I'm not able to do the collab like I had planned, but like I said, we discussed it and everything's fine, and we're gonna just follow through with it this way. I'll do this one, a little update chat, tell you what's been going on in my crazy world, and she's gonna share some. Well, I don't know who's gonna be doing it, if it's gonna be all three of them, if it's gonna be two of them or one of them. You'll find out when I find out, because I'll see the video whenever you see the video. Maybe a little bit before you see the video, because I'll see it when it goes up. You guys will see it sometime. Maybe after you see this one, but I will link the channel below. They also, I do believe, have TikTok. I'm not absolutely positive about that because I just don't know for sure, but they do have Instagram, and it is the channel is Our Cherished 5. And see if I can get this to focus. Oh, it's got a glare. There we go. I will link it so you guys can see them. Let me go back to their Instagram, if it'll focus on that. It may not want to because the screen. Anyway, they have cooking. Why is my phone doing that? Oh, there we go. It's not focusing very well. It's trying to focus on me more. But they do a lot of cooking and grocery hauls and things like that. It's just fun. It's just fun. So I'll link it below. Sorry I couldn't do the collab the way I was supposed to. But life happens. And I guess we're just, this is just another chapter of Jeff's eyes. Because y'all were with me when he had his cataract surgery. You were with me when we found out about glaucoma. Now you're with me whenever he had a torn retina. But he's fine. Hopefully he gets all of his sight back in that eye. And I'll let you know when I know. Because I don't know yet. Maybe I'll put it on the screen and tell you how much he's gotten. Probably won't, because I'm probably going to edit this right now. Because he's sleeping. So anyway, thank you guys so much for understanding and for being here with me. I do appreciate it. I do have 2 other videos already recorded that I had planned on putting up. There will not be a Bible study this week because I was going to record that yesterday as well. So I'm sorry about that. I will come back next Sunday with Bible studies. But I do have videos already recorded that I need to edit. So that's what I'll be doing today while he's recovering. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing because I really do want to know. Please go check out Our Cherished 5. They will be linked down below. I keep wanting to say she, but it's more than one. But it's a family. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, and I will add you to my prayer list. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.